Alright. What a lovely song. A horrible turn of events. $14.2. I don't even have storage space to haul the hammers, which I could use for construction. Whatever, we've got some blocks getting produced finally, so I can maybe finish this damn freezer. It's weird. Icon there for the hay is wrong. Well, that hay will rot away, and that won't be an issue anymore for a little while. Well, the lads are struggling mightily, doing what we can. Mobility, surely there's a hood that you could put on. Doctor request. Yeah, no, we can't just send someone out of the colony. We need all hands here. Okay, we got some firewood, that's good. I'll have processed lumber as soon as this cursed rain stops. I could just tame the grizzly bear and the cougar, have them fight for us. I mean, Stobbie's got 13 animals. Let's fucking do it. And the mega sloths that can feed themselves. And the boomalopes. They're all male boomalopes. Well, let's focus on the two predators first. And I can just put the fact that I'm gonna take predators, we can just set them to unrestricted, or they can go anywhere on the map except indoors and eat our food. Do I even have anyone who's decent at constructing? I suppose Danny. He's asleep. Hate the look of this. We're going to sort this though, don't worry. We've got stone blocks production happening again. Once we finish this and we finish the kitchen, then all this stuff can move out of there. Hell, maybe I can even keep producing these stone blocks, build these two storage areas here. Sowing heel roots. I think I'm okay with them doing that. Now grapes. We don't have what it takes yet to be able to process these grapes, so we might just end up cooking with them. Likely they're all going to deteriorate out in the open anyway. Just like this is leaving the food on the floor out in the open. Let's see, resistance down to 12.3. Minor pain, awful barracks. Tell you what, let's at least give him a decent bedroll. Can make him a little more comfortable. I mean, it is taking forever to get his resistance down because his mood is so poor. How much iron ore do we have? I could build him a little table and a chair. $140, was that steel that we had? Limestone blocks. Should we have a 1x1 table here? And I don't even actually know if you make recreation inside a prison, if they even use it, but let's find out. Martin, what are you doing? You're breaking down clothing and getting steel for it. That is huge for us. That really is big. Okay, so the tortoises have plague. We just slaughter them. No. And Danny, you're going to pause at 210, which should be now. Good, and then do one more and then switch over to building. Okay, progress. Also, another 10 seconds has gone by without us getting raided. I think so, Martin. Yeah, you're right. MAL has plague. God. I wouldn't mind having a colonist who can just focus on keeping the base clean. But no, it's still all hands on deck emergency. I think we'll finish the fridge, but it has to stop raining for that because I need the lumber to finish curing. I wonder if I put one of these indoors under a roof, it'll actually work. I mean, I tend to put these drying racks outside because they actually work faster. Animals. Have these actually been tended? No. So who's got plague? Tortoise 1, Tortoise 2, Duck yours. Fuck it. Just harvest all the tortoises. I'm done with these things. Well, except for Duck yours because he has a bond. Also, by getting rid of these tortoises, I have a better chance that Stobbie will have time to go try to tame those. The cougar and the bear. I need logs. I'm actually going to build a log indoors here. A cooler. Because, I mean, it's not going to be as quick when it's indoors. You know what? These tortoises haven't actually helped in the fights. We're going to ride mega sloths into battle. And hell, maybe even if we tame the boom rats, we can have the boom rats attack and explode. How is it Duck yours fighting off this? 40 and 36. Looks like he's not going to make it. Did we complete the lumber? We did. Oh, hallelujah. $10.3. Yes! Grizzly bear 1. Who's a good grizzly bear? Train him to attack. Freezer almost done. Hallelujah. Okay, we need a bit more lumber, but at least it's going to start getting cold in here now. The freezer's almost finished. Is this progress? This is progress. Each day Martin gets closer to getting over the death of his wife. Tragic loss of his wife. This flail does 6.49. 6.3, that's also really good. 8.6, but it's bladed. Okay, starting to feel better about this. I should probably order... Oh, fuck off. I'm going to order Stobbie to slaughter these tortoises. Because they have plague, so I worry that they're running around spreading plague. Only duck yours has plague, but we are treating it, and looks like he's ahead of... Yeah. I think MAL is getting tended as quick as possible. We've got Danny and Stobbie who are #1 priority on Jailer. Stobbie hit a trap. Aye. Danny, what are you carrying? You should go pick up a mallet. It'll help you construct faster. Martin. Mad platypus. Well, MAL, if you've played Dota, you'll know that 17% happens all the time. Spirit Breaker's bash is supposed to be 17%, but we know it's way more than that. Okay, I think it is time to start moving all of our food across. Well, 2 more walls need to be built. And I think Danny will take care of that when he wakes up. Any more predators we can tame? Job, Mobility. Fucking guard him. At least he's now using his mace as a weapon rather than the spade. Okay, we've got close to 1,000 corn. So, should we have just one field of corn going? No, we've got loads of grapes as well. How much bone? We have 300 and something bone. So you know what we can also do? We can go storage. Food baskets made out of bone. And then, because you can fit a lot, like I think 5 stacks in here. So that'll be good. These piranhas as melee weapons. That could be pretty good. Just make sure you hold the piranha, the bitey end towards the enemy. Right, loads of storage. Good, good, good. Danny will hopefully finish the freezer now today. Let's see, hauling lumber to crystal lamp, that's fine. He actually botched that lumber construction, interesting. So what's this? Heavy maul, okay, fine. Mobility is meditating. Can you cut some wood before you go to bed? Where's he going? This is supposed to be firewood here. Oh, for God's sake. Arden! Well, he's got a corpse obsession. I don't know. Oh, I was just going to say. Yep. Stobbie. I'm like, dude. Leave the feckin' corpse alone. I should, well, if I had the time, I could actually dig up all those corpses and burn them, so that if you have no corpses available, you could actually be a little lucky. Cannot cremate. I should be able to cremate. There should be. So this is fresh. Stranger corpses. Rotten stranger corpses. No longer. Okay, good. Extreme break. Yeah, Martin, you just take whatever drugs you need, buddy, just to get through it. Right. Mobility. Yes, lumber. We need loads of lumber. Danny, can you please finish this room? As soon as this is done, I can move those cold crystals around. But for a freezer this big, I think I'm going to need like 6 cold crystals in here. Okay. Two will be food baskets there, so 4 might be able to do it. Right. What is upsetting mobility? Psychic drone, underground or outdoors? Fine. Slicing up our tortoises. So here's what we'll do. We will clear all critical meat. We'll make this important so that the meat goes in these baskets and doesn't just get thrown around randomly. So we'll have 2 baskets full of meat, 2 baskets full of corn. And then once we finish building our dining area, I can then put up a shelf to put meals on. And he's meditating. Yeah, I think we have to keep on planting heal root. Using the bone latrine, washing hands. Cargo pots. Can't see anything. A normal steel scythe. That's really good. Let's haul that urgently. No storage space, huh? It's up to carry you. Taking a while, but our little freezer is getting completed. Then my throne room can actually be a throne room. There it is. 501 combat power. So what happened to the other steel armor? Been thrown around here somewhere randomly. Does anybody spot the other heavy steel body armor? I think I saw it around here, but it then got hauled. It should be in these 6 blocks here, which I said is the critical storage space for that armor. Where is it? Yes, Emil. Your resistance has to get down to 0. We're down to single digits. Insulting spree, ML. What? Oh, I clicked on the go to world map button instead. Here's the warband, they're on their way. Power 501, that's like more than double the recent one we fought off. I mean, I want to use these traps, but you don't know which way they're going to come from. Maybe if we reinstall them where we know we want to fight. We saw that hiding inside and hoping the enemies will hit these traps doesn't really work, because they just attack all of the other stuff we have outside. At least this way, we can plant the traps down and just stand behind them. So you notice how these traps, well, that one had 5 hit points. So can you not assign to repairing? Who's assigned to repairing? Danny. I thought maybe its hit points go down as it gets used every time, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Also, Martin's actually producing some clothing. Good lad. Kilts, ponchos, tribal wear. The food's getting hauled. Siege. Pound you with mortars. They shouldn't be able to pound us with mortars. It's fucking 6 of them against 4 of us. Let's see if they actually build the mortars. They shouldn't be able to. I mean, medieval and all that. Just keep an eye on these nerds. I mean, they seem to be building barricades. And they've got some meals that could be good for us. What kind of weapons are we looking at here? Crossbow, ouchie. Crossbow. I mean, if it's 4 of us against 6 of them, I don't think we beat them. How's the training on the grizzly bear coming? Because that grizzly bear fighting with us would have made a gigantic help. Gigantic bit of difference. But seriously, what the hell happened to that 3rd set of heavy body armor? Annoying me. Faction activity, scouting potty, moving to Green Crag. Fine, whatever. Male's insulting, fine. I really wish I could fix this. Not being able to see what my lads are wearing is annoying. Psychic Soothe, thank goodness. Danny, go get some rest. In the morning, we fight. 5.9 resistance, he's so close. Corn has deteriorated. Kiting is a thing, but it's very hard to do, and also they outnumber us, so kiting wouldn't really work. Fuck happened to my 3rd set of armor? That's really annoying me. I'm pretty sure I told one of my lads to take it off somewhere. Wasn't over here, was it? Nope. If if I look for the little red X's, I might find that armor somewhere. So now it's supposed to be a siege, but it's medieval times, so they can't siege. Look, steel barricade, blueprint, they can't actually build it. So what I assume is going to happen is they will stay here till they run out of food, and then they'll attack us. Actually, Mobility, you can stop making rawhide. Yeah, that would be right. It would be trebuchets, and I do know that in the tech tree there are siege weapons. Construct medieval siege equipment. Construction catapults. Construction ballistae, but they don't seem to be doing that. We'll keep an eye on them if they do start building that type of stuff. We might have a problem on our hands. Anyway, that third set of armor probably got nicked by one of the raiders that were fleeing. It's fucking raining again. This is insane. Okay, we need to build a couple drying racks indoors, or all of them indoors, I think. I've never seen such a rainy biome before. What, are we not perhaps under the effects of a weather-changing device? No, it would say there if we were. Should we reinstall here with the expectation that these guys are going to come running at us at some point? Mobility. What's the temperature in our freezer now? -15. Excellent. So at least this stuff now is going to stop deteriorating. We just need the other stuff to get hauled. Why is it not hauling? Priority should be important. Let's knock this down then to preferred. Okay. Is there any chance we can get MAL recruited before this fight happens? 5.9. 4.3. We're getting there. This is annoying. The blocks are there, it's just not building it. Okay. CMAL, we gave you a nice sleeping bag. You've got a hoopstone ring, you got a table and a chair. Your own toilet, what more could you ask for? So what are these lads doing? They're out of food. And oh no, they're not. They got another 12 packaged survival meals. War merchant. Caravan from Confederacy of Toxo. Okay, so here's the play. So we go zone, expand zone, manage areas. New area, rename, Guest area. Okay. Expand area, guest area there. Tell these guys. No, they don't count as guests. Okay, so then... Wait, did I set a trading spot? Because if I remove the trading spot and put the trading spot over that siege, then they should go there. Misk. Trading spot. Only one trading spot allowed, removing old slot. Fine. They should now head straight for the enemy. And so see, this is Confederacy of Ioxo, of Toxo. And they are at enemy of, probably enemy of these guys. Weslanium. Enemy, Weslanium. Enemy of Weslanium. Awesome. If they go there. The animals are going there, interestingly enough. Yes! Trade caravan for the win. Yes, lads. Okay, so siege subjects are assaulting the colony. Burger runs away. Subjects are fleeing. Excellent. Danny, let's see if any of these lads are survivors. Dead. Oh, survivor. Oh, he's a great intellectual, but he's a wimpish brawler, which is unfortunate. Capture him. And nice, we've got loads of good shit too. Thank goodness. That's a nice little bonus. I kind of wasn't counting on that. Strip all these nerds though. Alright, so the war merchant has understandably left. It's going to suspend the corpse cremating order until we've got those corpses stripped. Okay, what's the lumber situation looking like? Not great. Okay, so Ville is Mobilny. He's everyone's rival. Not a happy lad. So this is Weslanium, who are always going to hate us. It is our objective overall in the campaign to defeat Weslanium. He doesn't have much resistance and he's easy to recruit, so I'll just see what happens. Hopefully the fact that he's everyone's rival, we can just work around. Fucking boom bats. Actually, we've got to get up and fight these things because they're going to set fire, and I don't want them to set a fire inside. It is dark. This is the realistic darkness mod. You'll notice, like, where you have actual light sources, it's not so bad. Where are all these little shits? Lads. Attack the damn things. More injuries. This game's stressing me out. Stop, drop, and roll, Morden. It's annoying that they explode when you knock them down and when you finish them off. Anyone? Extinguishing fire? Oh, for fuck's sakes, Morden. Oh, we lost our lumber creating thing. What's it called? Carpenter's trestle. Well, that's that dealt with. Rest. Rest. Tending. Stobbie? Okay, back on your feet. As soon as you tended, get back on your feet. And MAL is almost ready to join us again. We have good meals, we have a freezer. At least starvation isn't an issue. The next lot of lumber is coming through, that's good. I have a fair amount of stone blocks in storage. We can build the next structure. Although Danny is working on these prisoners. We're almost there. You know, for this tribal wear, I should actually switch it to 1 per colonist plus 1. So that when another person joins, there's already clothing ready to go for them. Still have loads of cloth, don't I? Yeah. The lads should actually be medicating themselves. Okay, hang on, so look here. Meat, copy, paste here, clear all, critical, vegetarian. And then using these food baskets is a lot more space efficient. I think we can we even store meals in the food baskets? I think we can. Danny needs treatment for all of his burns. Ow, wee. Get in there, buddy. Yes. MAL broken by Stobbie. Recruitment attempts can now begin. How's the training of our grizzly bear coming along? 2 of 3 for guard. Gravitational rawhide pelt coat. Are pelt coats even part of tribal? It should be. Although I suspect that the pelt coat will replace the poncho, because that's layer outer. And this is layer outer. Okay, so just leave the ponchos for the moment then, I think. Just that's fine. We'll make leather boots next, but we haven't even started processing leather yet. We'll get there though. We'll get there. Like 2 fields of heel root is fair. We are going through heel root quite quickly. And we can do 1 corn crop. Okay, we're still in it. It's a little annoying. It feels like the last couple episodes have been just, you know, fighting for survival. Which lumber do we have? This lumber should be ready soon. It's finished. Excellent. Should I build another bed? We've got the bone. We might as well make another 2 beds here. Furniture. Bone bed. So in terms of the structures we want to build, the freezer is done. I think we can actually go for bedrooms next. This kitchen isn't coming along like at all. So wooden meal tray. I think the meal tray and the medicine cabinet will have to build out of bone. Look at my Bilney. Up at 4 AM in the morning. Doing his gardening. Good lad. Level 10. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Just don't leave the one at the end there. So triggering. There you go. Now, Danny is our main constructor. God, I could have sworn we got a notification that that psychic emitter drone had actually stopped. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you can find the source of the psychic emitter drone, you can make it stop. Where are meals? Food's not raw food. Ah, so you can't keep meals in there. Okay, never mind. You'll have to build a shelf for that. Danny is attempting to recruit MAL, who's back in, finally. Oh, look at this. It's like I'm riding a bear. I'm riding a bear. I am Stobbie, Bear Rider. Yes. Yes. Jimbo, you should be ashamed of yourself. Good pun, though. Strip him. Strip him. Cremate them. Oh, grizzly bear. I think, yeah, we'll leave him unrestricted. He shall join us in battle and on my taming attempts and train him to haul. Now I kind of want to get all the bears that I can, but more realistically I think mega sloths are a better option. I mean, they're pretty good fighters as well. They can be trained advanced. I think we should grab them. Right, the sound of things getting constructed. Excellent. How much? 150. Firewood. Until also about 150, that'll do. Awesome. Okay, things are happening. Finally. MIL, he kept his old work assignment, so that's good. He kept his clothing assignment. There should be a tribal wear for him to wear. Modern, he must be over his wife's death quite soon. Right, shit's happening. So once Danny doesn't have to spend time trying to break this guy, he can spend more time constructing. I think actually I want to finish this structure here and turn this into our hospital. A bed out of limestone is probably not a good idea, but oh well, whatever. And then, if we build a door here, I suppose we can do it out of limestone. Yeah, that gives us a hospital and a prison and a hospital. We can open up this area again. After the hospital, we start building some rooms. Excellent. Can any of you guys mine in any sort of level of skill? Mobility is actually not a terrible miner. Once it's morning, we'll take a look at what needs to be mined here. Potentially I can get my butchery and kitchen done. Eating hall as well. Completing the kitchen might be a good idea because then we can build some tiles and keep it clean. But lads haven't been getting food poisoning. I think mainly because Martin is such a skilled cook. Good. We've got all these hides and leather stored up. We can actually get a hide treatment zone going. Can start making some leather armor at some point. Alright. 47 minutes. Nice, good long episode. Let's take a little break. So we're back up to 5 colonists. It is technically winter, but it's not that cold. We are lucky that the area we're in is permanent summer. The freezer is done. We've got some mass storage going. Excellent. We're going to start building a hospital soon. The fact that we have 5 lads also means we have a better chance of defending ourselves. MAL is another guy who's a decent shot. But let's have him equip a wooden short bow. And who's this grower? Mobilny. Using a spade. I mean, I could tell him to pick up the scythe, which is plus 15 plant work, but I think I prefer the spade. The spade is 10% to plants and 10% to building, which I like. MAL, are you going to be a grower? Yes, you absolutely are. So, MAL can pick up steel scythe. Out of interest's sake, it's a bloody good melee weapon as well. Martin, hopefully on one of his last insulting sprees. Cool. Okay, we'll take a little break there. When we come back, progress. Hopefully progress.